Alright guys, welcome back. Now we're going to touch up on probably one of the most crucial aspects of MMA training, Muay Thai training, is the pad work. Now the pad work is great for a couple of reasons. One, it gets you in unbelievable shape. I mean, you're moving around, you're working all your combinations and everything like that. And it's great to actually get a more live experience when it comes to actual fight or self-defense situation. And with pads, it's a little bit of a tricky art. I mean, pad holding in itself is an art. I mean, there's guys that get paid thousands of dollars just to hold pads. So, you know, this DVD will help you a lot in learning how to hold pads for your partner, so they get the most of the workout, and that way when they hold for you, you can get a great workout as well. So, classic pads, Muay Thai pads are what you're going to be using the most. Focus mitts as well, but the Muay Thai pads are great because you can use it for kicks, elbows, punches, as opposed to the focus mitts where you can just use them for hands, but they do the same thing. So anytime you're holding the pads, you're going to be in your stance. So you're still in your fighting position, because as a pad holder, you should be working like you guys are going live, but we're not hitting each other or anything like that, just pretending, okay? One of the most important things too, if you're holding pads, is they're kind of heavy. I believe they're 3 pounds or so. So you don't want to keep them up the whole time like this. You know, even when your partner's not throwing, don't keep them up. In between rounds or in between the combinations, just drop the pads, loosen up, bounce around a little bit, shake your arms out, because these do get heavy. And for myself, who's been training forever and been holding pads for, you know, elite fighters in the UFC and WC and all that, my arms get tired too. So there's no way I can just hold the pads up like this the whole 3 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever it is. So, you know, in between the combinations, loosen your hands up, okay? Relax your shoulders. Very important, guys. So, from here, when I hold the pads just for the punches, like the 1-2, the straight punches, I want to keep the pads close. I don't want to have them far away like this because no one's head is this big. You know, you want to keep them nice and close, and don't put them in front of your face, because then you can't see what your partner's throwing. If he throws a punch, and I'm going to end up hitting myself. So, I want to create like a little window right here. Alright, and another thing is, when they're throwing the punches, feed them the pads. You don't have to bang on their hand or their elbow or their kick, but just nice, easy resistance. Because if they punch the pad and there's no resistance behind them, a lot of times they'll, you know, hyperextend their elbow or something like that, and it just feels a lot better when they're getting that resistance, because you can actually feel the power that they're throwing and the power they're throwing. So you want to just feed it nice and light. So with the 1-2 or straight punches, I'm creating that window, feeding them the pads. Jab, cross, or cross, jab, whatever. For the hook, I'm just going to turn it sideways, just like that. And notice that's right in front of my face, or their face. So if their face is right here, I'm going to hold the pad at their head level. Okay? If they're this tall, if their head's here, I don't want to hold the pad here. So I want to hold it to the side, and when they hit with that hook, I want to give them that resistance. So just like that. Remember, in between, loosen your arms up. For the uppercut, just like this, again, directly under their by their head. When they throw that uppercut, I'm just feeding the pads. So jab, cross, hook, uppercut. Notice that my pads are staying in the center, in my box like we talked about earlier. 1-2, hook, uppercut. Jab, cross, hook, uppercut. And you can mix them up however you want. The whole time, remember, I'm in my stance. Feet shoulder width apart. Very important you stay in your stance. Relaxing the shoulders. For the round kicks, alright, I'm going to put the pads together. Doesn't matter, right or left round kick. Pads are together, and most important thing, that my elbows are tucked in close to my body. A lot of times when you're holding the pads, a lot of people hold them out like this. You don't want to do that. Round kicks are, especially if you get like a big guy, if you hold like this, your arms are absorbing that kick. Okay, your arms will get tired, and a lot of times you'll end up going like this. You want to absorb the kicks with the pads and your body. So you're soaking up the power with your body. That's why my elbows are in tight. Your arms can get a lot tired like this. So I want to keep them in, my elbows in close, pads together, and hold the pads at a 45 degree. So if my partner was directly in front of me, I don't want to hold like this or directly to the side. I want to hold at a 45 degree angle. Once again, I'm in my stance, pads are together, elbows are close to my body to absorb the kick. Same thing with the right kick, to the side. Okay? For the knees, clenched knees, straight knees, whatever kinds of knees you're doing, and this also works for the foot jab and the push kick. One pad goes directly on my belly, The other pad goes between the pad and the strap itself. So it's just like this here. And once again, I'm keeping it close to my body. I don't want it out like this. If he kicks, he's either gonna miss or it's gonna slam into me, and that's gonna hurt a lot more. So you guys wanna just make sure you absorb it here with your body and staying in your good stance. So push kicks, knees, straight knees, I'm here, okay? So once again, here, creating that window, close, jab cross, hook, uppercut, elbows as well, okay? Round kick, 45-degree angle, round kick, 45-degree angle, knees, push kicks, even punches as well. And remember, in between the rounds, while they're not doing the combination, shake arms out, relax your arms. You guys don't have to hold the pads up the whole time.